Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalik, Brian Bernardi, and Wanye Green. Coach, an opening statement about tonight's game, please.
We really had a couple of spirited practices. Somebody's talking here. We really had a couple of spirited practices here these last couple of days, and I thought these guys responded. I thought our defense was terrific. But somebody just gave me a stat. In the first 17 minutes of the second half, they only scored 17 points. So, we say it all the time: if we defend, we score. And I thought we did that tonight.
Questions?
Coach, you outscored them 50-1 in the paint. How are you guys able to get so much success there?
I didn't know that, and we get asked a lot about shooting a lot of threes. I don't know how many threes we took tonight. We took 25. That's probably about average for us. We just shoot it so good from there. But yeah, when we've talked about scoring around the basket, attacking, and not just shooting threes and getting some driving layups. And I'm gonna tell you what, Wanye Green has the ball. All you gotta do is get up. All you gotta do is get up. Because if there's an inch to get in there, he's gonna get in. I think he's an elite passer. And 11 assists, and he only played 31 minutes. It's pretty doggone good. And, we keep telling Brian and he knows it too. Just get open. Brian and Moose and Rock, just get open. He'll get it to you.
Effort was something you didn't like out of last game. What was different tonight?
It was a lot better. It was better. I thought our guys were, it was just a good feeling in there. There's two things you can control: your attitude and your effort. And both were bad against Wilmington, and both were real good tonight. I think we lost our way a little bit there for a couple of games. Not so much with Northeastern. Defensively we did, but we lost our way the other day, and hopefully we've found our way back. But it can't just be one or two practices. Can't just be one game. We got to get back to where we were for that little stretch we had in the beginning of January.
Picking up on that one, how did you guys find your way tonight?
Started with practice. First practice we just had a lot of energy. We weren't feeling down about our loss. We just going to take it into the next game and be pissed off.
Wanye, for you, 11 assists, but a lot of them come behind the back, no look passes, finding guys all over the court. Do you just know when you get out there that there's going to be nights where you're going to make a pass and it's not going to miss?
Yeah, I just try to try to see what play before it happens, and get guys open.
Joe, what sort of pride do you take in passing? And how do you practice it?
I don't really practice it. I just know how to. I know where guys are going to be, so I know where they like the ball, and I know how they shoot. So just try to find guys as much as possible.
Brian, you were key during that run at the start of the second half to break it open. Your game's usually shooting threes on the perimeter. You kind of attacking a little bit more than that run.
Yeah, I just came into the game being aggressive, mostly on defense. But I think when we start out aggressive on defense, it helps the offense.
When you talk about the difference between the last couple of games, obviously the last game was not your favorite. You didn't. I think you didn't make any 3-pointers. Mm-hmm. How did you talk to yourself over the past the few days to kind of get yourself ready for this?
I mean, in practice we really picked it up, the intensity, and I stay in the gym. I always get my shots up, so I don't look at one bad game as anything that'll affect me.
Coach, we were saying this before you came in, 27 points from Lee, but one of the more quiet 27 points there because you guys were able to shut everybody else around him down. What did you do to make sure that he was the only guy that was being able to beat you?
Well, I mean, he's not only can he score, but every option is for him, and every play is, at the end of the day, every play is basically for him. So we knew he was going to be aggressive, and what we switch a lot, and what's kind of fun is everybody gets a chance to stop him. So everybody contributed in doing that.
Joe, you were pretty impassioned. You guys were up by about 15 in the second half. You were pretty upset there on the sideline. Was that you trying to just drill home the lessons of be consistent like you were earlier in the season?
I remember the stretch. I mean, we were up 15, but we turned a 21-point lead, which instead of going from 21 to 25, we just kind of played some sloppy basketball. And it wasn't just that we missed a shot or whatever. We just was sloppy, whether it was defensively or offensively. So, we tell these guys all the time there's only one way to play. So, I think it all starts at the top. There's only one way to be.
Coach, what does a game like this do for the team's confidence after dropping the pair of conference games?
What we talked about in the locker room before the game was, that we know who we really are, and we worked that way Saturday. And today was I think today is who we really are. I mean, not that we're going to win every game by the margin we won tonight, but just to play as hard as we played and to be as spirited as we were, and play with some good emotion and energy. And, so it just feels good. And when you play hard and you work hard, then you feel good.
Brian, talking about just playing with Wanye. And what's it like knowing that if you get open, you're going to get the ball in a good spot to score?
He makes it easy for me. I just have to spot up. And I mean, everything I practice just shooting every day, so when I get open, he makes me get open. I know.
We yelled at him for shooting a lab today. We had a three. And we were yelling at him. What are you doing? What are you doing that for?
Just to comment on his performance, what was your favorite one of his passes tonight? He had a couple of highlight tape
I
passes.
can't really choose one. I mean, every pass is something. You gotta do something flashy.
I like the one at the end of Moose, where nobody knew it was coming, because, usually Moose doesn't know it's coming.
Which was yours? Which was your favorite pass tonight?
The last one.
Thank you. Oh.
Coach Rock bounces back with 8 tonight. What did you see different from him, in this game compared to the last two?
I'm sorry, who?
For Rokas.
Oh, yeah, Rook, he was talking about losing your way. I thought he lost his way the other day, and he kind of remembered who he really was and was good today. Is that what he was? 8 and 8? He was 2 for 2 from the foul line, so it was great.
Well, just a question for both players. The coach said that he thinks this is who you are. What did you guys think from what you saw of Hofstra tonight?
Yeah, I think this is who we are. We play, starting off man to man, we get into other opponents. It gives us energy and ready to play hard.
Like Coach says, when we play defense and we rebound, our offense flows. So, I mean, when we come out aggressive, I think that's how Hofstra ball should be.
Coach, given Drexel's struggles and how much you pulled away in the second half, did you feel you should have been up on more than just 8 at halftime, and did you stress that to the guys?
Yeah, it was 30 to 18, and I thought we committed one of our guys who's the smartest guy on the team, so I figured that out. He made a poor choice and he turned that 12-point lead into an 8-point lead. So.
Coach, we've been talking about the backcourt. What about the big men today?
Oh yeah, they were good. I mean, Rock gets 8 and 8. What was Musa? Musa gets 8 and 5. So there you go. That's 16 and 13.
Without looking at the form, what was your reaction?
Yeah, no, they were good. They caught the ball. They made layups. They were good defensively too. I thought had a presence in there.
Joe, knowing Delaware beat William Mary tonight, helps you guys out a little bit of the standings, given where you guys were a couple days ago. You feel like you've gained a little bit of momentum and a little surge. Feel good to know you're now tied for second as opposed to tied for third?
Yeah, we feel like not to take anything away from Wilmington, but we felt like I'm not going to say we gave it away. We didn't deserve to win. They deserved to win, but that certainly was one we would have liked to have had, and you can't get it back. So if somebody's going to help you, so you feel like you didn't lose ground, and we're not too proud to take it away.